Y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Have y'all heard about Porsha having a daycare center like in 2015? And a baby passed away, a 3-month-old, and there was a $5 million lawsuit? Child, let's get into it. So, honey, I got this from Coco and T. You can go over to her page and hear all of it, but let's get into a little of it. So this is Miss Diane's post a while back. And Porsha had actually retired her mother. And Miss Diane is talking about in this post where she had owned the first 24-hour childcare center in Atlanta 30 years ago. She said, now I have the pleasure and honor of caring for my love, Pilar, 24 hours a day. So this is when Porsha had retired her mother. Child, and here go the information, baby. Lawsuit. Baby passed away after being left alone at daycare. 3:39 p.m. June 23rd by Alexis Stevens. This is who did it. It was for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. That is the article where it came from. Child, let's keep going. So y'all, right here it's saying that the baby was named Daryl Love II, right? He passed away in 2009, September the 15th. And child, they say the reason that he passed away is because the 3-month-old was left at the center while the staff had gone to lunch. This was this baby's first day at the 24-hour childcare on Columbia Drive. Child, they say that people left and went to eat and left the baby in the whole place by himself. That is crazy. So the baby's unaliveness was investigated, but there were no charges filed, okay? At a state hearing, the center was vindicated and has remained open. And that was in 2009, so I don't know if it's still open today. So it's stating here when the people came back from lunch, honey, they found the baby blue and unresponsive. Child, they didn't even call, they said they neglected to call 911 and render appropriate aid. Now, why would they not do that? The baby was transported to the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta and did not survive, according to the DeKalb County Police incident report. Now, Porsha ain't told us nothing about this. I didn't even know the girl had a daycare center. Now, they did do an autopsy, and it was inconclusive. And the Kelly Christian, the lawyer for the baby's parents, told AJC that the newborn could have suffered from SIDS. So that's a possibility. But the fact that the baby passed away the first day at the center is wild behavior. So the attorney for the child care center told the AJC that the baby's unaliveness was a tragedy that could not have been prevented. But it's the fact that the people were not there. Somebody could have turned the baby over. Somebody could have done something. The findings show that at no time was Daryl left unattended, nor the room was understaffed. So that's what the findings were, but that's not what was reported. Findings show that there was a written emergency plan and there was no delay in the 911 call. But there was another incident on April 2010, on April 29th, 2010. The center was cited for not having adequate staffing. In May, the center was cited for having incomplete records on the children attending. So if Porsha was running it, that sounds about right. Child, according to the court records, Porsha was the owner of the daycare, right? She was served with the lawsuit as the company's registered agent, and the suit was filed June 21st, 2011, 2 years after the baby's unaliveness, and the case went to trial. It was conducted as a non-jury trial. On 12/11/11, the parents won a judgment of $5.1 million. Oh, my goodness. So they're saying that the daycare's insurance company paid the award, but it says, however, I do see where the plaintiff was granted a FIFA, which allows the defendant's assets to be sold to satisfy the judgment. So, child, the daycare center is closed. Wrong road, wrong road. So Porsha been into some things, honey, and we have not heard about this. Have y'all heard this? Let's talk about it in the comments. It's your girl, Millie Chan. I'll talk to you later. Bye.